What's up, YouTube? It's Bucky Guy 17. I'm back with another video, and today I'm doing for the first time ever a movie review. And the movie we're talking about today is Deadpool and Wolverine. And I'm gonna give my rating at the end. But if I want to say my favorite character out of that whole film would have to be, I would have to, like, cameo wise, it had to be Gambit. Gambit stole. I ain't gonna say he stole the show, but when he hit the scene and he started talking in his Cajun accent and whooshy whoop, bro. Come on now, man. That Chef Kiss, bro. The performance he gave, it was worth a little. I see it like a little 8 episode series for him, or like a slight short film or a movie. It probably because he ain't a character that had like something like that, so that can be the word for him. He did a great. It, he had a great performance in my eye, and I feel like everybody else. He was like, oh, I'm about to make a name for myself here, yeah. My boy, he killed. Yeah, that was cold. No, the movie, it is, but like, what I'll say about it is that Deadpool, it felt like watching it throughout. It just felt like I was reading the comic. It felt like I was reading a Deadpool comic. Like like everything was up to par in my eyes. Shoot, but I loved all the cameos and stuff. I don't. Ah, damn, I said I'm pretty sure everybody has seen some type of spoiler about it, but I'm gonna just say spoiler one. But like, it was a lot of cameos in that mud, like from old X-Men members to like Electra, and then you had Charles Xavier twin sister. I ain't learned about her until probably like a couple of years ago. And like she was like a parasite or something like that. Evil to the core basically. Like not an evil incarnate, if I'm not mistaken. She got all Xavier abilities and all that. So that was an A+ villain, but she wasn't even fully. She was the villain, and then old dude was the villain. I ain't gonna tell too much of the plot of the movie, but yeah, cause you know how they get. They they don't play around. I ain't finna play around with them. I ain't got no grievances with none of the people in Disney. You know how to get down. I ain't playing it. But nah, the movie in itself, it was a great movie. It was a great film. It was action packed. It was funny. It even had like they literally even brought the Deadpool quote in there, mud, bro. That's funny as hell to me because that whole just Deadpool in general, bro. It's just a whole like clusterfuck of fourth wall breaking, which is fun to me because it gives so much creative control to like the character and yeah, like really all the characters. Like it fleshes stuff out. It lets you what I'm looking for. Nah, I think that's it. Yeah, it just fleshed it out the situation. It stayed true to the character basically. In my eyes. It was a good feeling. It was very refreshing. And then at the end, man, I'm glad X-23 survived. I hope all the other ones survived too. In my opinion, I wonder is they gonna do more films. Is they gonna do a fourth Deadpool, or is this the last installment? But yeah, that was a great film. Then it was they got to do their thing with the Marvel thing, showing Robert Downey, as Doomsday. Oh, well, Doctor Doom. I said Doomsday. Doomsday is in DC Universe. But no, it's Doctor Doom. That was clean as well. I figured they wouldn't. And then was another thing that's crazy is technically it is 3 Wolverines. It's two that's alive and one that's dead as shit. But because if you remember in Logan, Wolverine had fought his clone that wouldn't X-23 she cool. But the other clone, he didn't die. If I'm not mistaken, did he die? No, I think he got up. If I'm not mistaken, I gotta go back and look at it. But if I'm not mistaken, he got up after he got shot in his shit. After his brains got splattered. If I'm not mistaken, he got back up. Or unless I'm gonna look it up right quick. Unless X-23 or somebody had shot him with an adamantium bullet. Right quick. But yeah, I think it's like 3 Wolverines or 2. Because that one, he deceased. They already confirmed that at the beginning, literally at the beginning of the movie. That ain't even gonna count. Wolverine clone. No, well, he chopped too, so that debunked my thought. Well, there's only one then. So I wonder if that gonna be the one that's gonna be in Secret Wars and stuff like that, because basically he don't have his own. I'm trying to look at stuff in the camera. He basically don't have his own world, like his own universe or nothing like that no more. Well, he probably still got a universe. It's just a bunch of mutants. I mean, all the mutants dead, but everybody else normal people move on boom. His world ceased to exist. How he knew. So, damn, that's crazy. So I wonder how they gonna do his story now. Like, is they gonna? It's a lot of stuff that they can do after this. That's what's crazy to me. They can do so much with all this information. That's why I understand the multiverse shit, because it ain't a hole, but it's the hole they put themselves in. Like, they made a bunch of multiverse type things. It's something they gonna have to just sit on, bro, and figure it out. Big brain to play and try to come up with some more peak cinema. Because right now we at in my opinion, shit, we like at a decline when it comes to decent, like Marvel movies. Like a lot of the movies they've been releasing, I ain't gonna say a lot of them, but a couple of these movies that they've been releasing, they've been alright. They ain't hit like the older films that they made and stuff like that. Like, the End Game, shoot, the Spider-Man movies, the Spider-Man, them movies here, like, them trying to flesh out certain other characters and stuff like that, it really kind of didn't work out. If it did, they didn't support it. So, but like, I feel like this is a good stepping stone for them to go into the right direction if they need to go when it comes to stuff. Because so that being said, they probably gonna have to give more creative control to the people that actually care about the films. Like, Ryan Reynolds care about Deadpool. That's what it takes. When it comes to making these films, in my opinion, 'cause I'm not a producer or a director like that, but I do have a creative mind. I do have a creative gene in me. It's like I come up with stories. I do all these things as well. And like, somebody that actually has a passion and love for these things, well, I feel like we'll bring out better films for them. I feel like sometimes they be bringing in people that don't know shit about what's going on, and that's with other films too. But back to Deadpool though, that didn't happen with Deadpool. Ryan Reynolds and them, just because the people that was working with them trusted them, they made a peak film. And in my opinion, this was a 10 out of 10 film. It was peak cinema. It had everything, and literally had everything. Like, it stuck to the story to a T, bro. Just the multiverse and stuff like that. They added that in, but they explain that Marvel cinema is his own world, like, basically, and stuff like that. So it is what it is. Like, they have to try to make sense of something the best way they could, and I understand that, and I'm cool with that. So yeah, I like this, bro. I recommend everybody go see it. It's not meant for kids. That should go without saying, but it ain't meant for kids. Like, and go with your old lady, go with your cousin, go with your neighbor down the street if he like comics or something like that. Go with the little geek that you know when you go to Best Buy or something of that caliber. But yeah, as a fellow geek myself, I enjoyed the film. Like I said, and I don't know how many times I'm gonna stress it. I feel like it's faith on this Marvel side because I'm like when it comes to Marvel films, I mean like come to that Marvel DC top like debate. I'm on the Marvel side when it comes to the movies and the movies and the comics and stuff. But like when it comes to the animated shows and stuff, and like a little, I'm you know in between when it comes to the live action shows for both of them and stuff like that. Like they both like got the same like leveling when it comes to that to me. So yeah, but I'm more of a Marvel fan. This right here, it did my heart wonders right here. It was Chef Kiss, man. I'm proud of everybody that was a part of this. Shoot, and then the fact that y'all brought Blade back, bro. They brought my bro Wesley Snipes back. Barreled back into the thread. So I wanted that all of them survive that whole exchange. Kind of well, if X-23 survived, that means they survived. So what they finna do? What they finna do in the board? Like it's a lot of stuff. I'm telling you, it's a lot of stuff that they can go. They can delve deep into. The sky's is the limit when it comes to this. I can't wait for the next films. Just give me hope that we on the come up now. We was on the decline. I feel like we on the come up now. But that's the end of this. Me talking about doing my first ever review of a film or whatnot. I'm gonna get better with stuff like this over time. I just wanted to try something different. So it's Burger Guy 17. I appreciate everybody that who tuned in. Like I said, like everybody, especially if you're a geek like myself, you should go watch this film, bro. It's one of them ones. It's up there. 10 out of 10 to me. Even if you don't like Marvel stuff like that, you probably, I mean, like if you don't like comic book movies and certain stuff like that, you probably still give it like a 6 out of 10 or 7 out of 10 or something like that. Like, yeah, what it is. But like if you actually like care for this type of genre, I feel like it's gonna be peak cinema to you. So yeah. Like you go boy Guru Guy 17 and I'm out. I'm done expanding on this mug. And like I always tune into my other videos, tune into this, like, share, subscribe. We out.